The Scout camp in Granby shut down over the weekend by the Board of Health due to safety concerns.
Well, the health department is now accused of violating Granby's open meeting law in making that decision.
Western Mass News reporter Sabrina Riley was at a public meeting today and has more on what they talked about. Sabrina?
Dave and Beth, the chairman of the board started the meeting by admitting that a series of phone calls between members of the board violated the open meetings law. But considering the time frame, he says it was unavoidable to ensure safety of the Scouts. The Chicopee Sportsman Club in Granby, as seen from the Western Mass News Sky Drone, shows the area typically filled with Scouts earning merit badges this time of year. But that's not the case this week, after the Granby Board of Health shut down the camp due to safety concerns, claiming it was too close to a shooting range.
For us to either move the location or come up with any other accommodation, it was just too short notice.
Jeff Glaze, president of the Western Mass Boy Scout Council, tells Western Mass News that after months of planning, training, and approval, on their final inspection Saturday, the health department decided the campground wasn't safe for the Scouts.
This is not like a few people got together and decided to run a little summer camp operation. We have to train our staff. Our staff goes to National Camp School training. Here's the book of all the regulations that we have to go through in order to properly put on a camp.
All this only 48 hours before Scouts were expected to arrive.
I also think that acting less than 48 hours before we were opening and just, forcing us to cancel our camp is, that's just not right. I mean, we put in our application in April. Where have they been since April?
Not only did this decision impact the council, but it left more than 70 families without daycare.
Now you've got 70 kids that what are the parents going to do if they've counted on us as providing the the child care during the day while they work.
After a day of back and forth trying to find a suitable solution, the council had no choice but to notify parents the camp was canceled Sunday morning.
Now I'm running around to make sure the kids have stuff to do and so they're not bored and not in front of a TV all day.
Carrie Butler has been taking her 8-year-old twins to the camp for years and says it's something they look forward to. Additionally, she's frustrated with how the board handled the situation.
It's very upsetting, and they didn't allow anybody to come and voice their concerns and opinions. It's like they didn't care what anybody else thought. They just cared about shutting it down.
We hope we can get some solid answers. What has changed in their policy? Why did we run for the last 5 years and all of a sudden now we can't run?
Council President Glaze tells me that after today's meetings, no compromise were agreed on. At this point, they do not believe the Granby Health Department will allow the Boy Scouts to host their camp in the Chicopee Sportsman's Club ever again. In studio, Sabrina Riley, Western Mass News.